Alright, we're live again. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Thanks to everybody that just came out to that Mario Kart stream. It was very fun, very chaotic, but now we're going to calm it down a little bit tonight. We're going to be playing Xenoblade, one of my favorite games ever. And if you're one of my frequent viewers, you'll also know that this is definitely one of my favorite games. So, we are now, let's see, we're heading to the laboratory to visit Teelan. Kiwi, hello, how's it going? So yeah, last episode we met Teelan, which is like the little baby, not baby, but he's like the very young Hyentia. And he kind of has a role in this little story here with Future Connected. But we're about to have, or we're pretty much just meeting up with him at the laboratory as he's doing a little bit of research on the Fog King, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I've only played through this part, or this little game of Future Connected like maybe twice, so. Not doing too bad, Kiwi. I think hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying this, but I think I've almost kind of recovered from COVID. I haven't really had too much of a problem other than like a cough lately. I'm gonna fall. I hope I don't fall. How about we fight these guys? I'm choosing violence.
Prepare yourselves.
I'm ready.
They need their match with Kino. Take me lightly at your peril.
Give it all you've got, Melia. I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate.
I'm really feeling it. Yes. Also, how's the game audio? Is it too loud or is it too quiet? Let me know. I know Xenoblade's combat can be very loud. Nice.
Let's stay focused.
Sounds perfect. Awesome. I love that. Where they? Oh, oh boy.
All right, I'm feeling it.
You want a bag of chips?
Awesome. This will leave a mark.
Nice. Love that. About to level up to 64. Nice. Let's get everything out of here. Snai, hello. How's it going? That's how you enter yourself, even though nobody. We all want you here. You're always welcome to the streams. Choosing violence today.
The fighting spirit is mine!
Come on, we can do it! Air slash!
I'm never going to swing for it.
Ready plays Future Connected. Tage plays
Victorious!
Xenoblade 2.
Spirit is hereupon way!
Piece of cake!
Bloodgrass for not very realistic game. What do you mean bloodgrass? Oh, like the red colored grass? I think it's supposed to be like an autumn type of setting with like the orange brown grass. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be more like of an autumn setting, but then it goes straight into this, so there's that. Let's not fight the Googles right now. Oh, I think I have to. I might have to. Yeah, I think I have to. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way, I think. No? I have to go through there. Okay, that's what I thought. It was just screwing me up in the little top part. There's a Nupon over there. I will talk to him later. Music intensifies. Yes. We're heading right over there, so we're almost there. Nice. This is like one of the cool cutscenes too coming up. I love it. Okay, and as usual, I don't talk through the cutscenes, at least not in certain games, unless I just streamed a bunch, so I'm gonna mute myself for a while as the cutscene plays.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Doesn't matter. Why did you disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Tyrea?
Melia!
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Tyrea's your big sis.
Right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Tielan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Tyrea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Tielan with his research.
Yes, well,
Tyrea, she's changed.
Tielan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it. I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Sisters? No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was... She was strong, both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow! Pretty much the same as how she is now, then. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then, after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own, so Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Teelan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Teelan just like Kino. Brave little pun.
I think I'll get some air too.
Go ahead. I've still got things to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
Miss Melly, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
Tyrea,
Of all the people to meet out here,
how did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it. Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you our future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war. No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all. It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
Miss Melly, you here?
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
Meeting should be no problem. Tilan say he sent word to guard at Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Before we visit this ransom, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Malia.
Kino too. And also Nene.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. Right. Off to Grandel we go.
All right, here we go. So now we are heading over to Grandel. Yeah, Grandel. That's where we're heading. So let's go ahead and head over there. Melia, I've lost all hope for the future. 500 years later in Xenoblade 3. Melia becomes an enemy. Exactly. And then yes, for further context, Melia is what they call in the game a High Entia. And they're basically like a bird, human-like creature. And they can live extremely long. So like, in this form she is now, she is technically like in her 80s. But she is extremely young in life. So she can live extremely long. Let's fight this guy. She's 89 years old and future connected. That makes sense. Yeah, I knew she was in her 80s. I didn't know if it was... I thought it was like 80, 81, or like late 80s. She's 88 and Xenoblade's normal story. Okay, yeah. I didn't know her a real age in Xenoblade 1. But that makes sense. You definitely should play the game, Sny. It's a really good game. And yeah, Shulk is 19. Xenoblade, all of the Xenoblade games are fantastic games. I highly recommend it if anybody wants or is curious about getting the games. Alright, fight me. Nice. All right.
Kino could have knocked that one out.
Trying to see. Okay, yeah, it's taking me that way. That's what I thought. Uh-oh.
Summon Bolt! Summon Aqua! Now, healing flowing through me! Let us start searing flames of absolution! Flawless victory!
That was easy.
Never give up, spirit is here upon way!
Yeah, living for like hundreds of years, I feel like it sucked. I feel like that's just like a little too long.
Now have you realized our true power?
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Kino could have napped that one out.
Not again.
Manifest yourself.
That was amazing.
I feel the ether building within me.
This should get us up to level 65. Maybe. Nope, just kidding, I guess.
Piece of cake.
Never give up, spirit is here upon way.
Also, of course, be sure to like the stream. Helps out a bunch. Our goal is always to hit 10 likes every stream, so let's try to see if we can hit that. You're the only one in your group of friends who can live for centuries. Can you only imagine how Melia feels in Xenoblade 3 after she went into Shulk's? I don't want to talk about it. I swear, if any, I don't think I can handle Xenoblade 3. Like, knowing the story in such depth of 1 and 2, and then also Torna and Future Connected, like, everything that this game, like, lore-wise, I cannot handle Xenoblade 3. I am not ready for it. Like, I cannot wait to play it, but story-wise, I am just not ready for whatever it has to come at me. Especially from what I've seen in the trailers and everything. That's true, that could be the case.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radzim lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
You're letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing, but they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
Most sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thankings. Sorry for time taking.
All right. So we are in the walls of Grendel. It's time to head for the city. Or the city or the town or whatever the heck it is. Ooh, looks like we got another Nopon. And level 65. Cool.
One just want nap.
What am I doing here? We'll get that later. We will do that later.
Nene, look! What splendid armor! Oh, it's true! Scales so shiny and sparkly!
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really?
Pardon me. Have you come from Companion's Cape, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together, as a group.
But then, some left because there are Machina here.
Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
What happened?
Well, the final straw was something trivial. The Companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One Machina had had enough, and told them to just give up.
And that's when it happened.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so...
when their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own volition. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Day, white eyes sweating. Inflammation of tear ducts.
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Radsum lives here.
Radsum? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there. Thank you. Very kind.
It was Radsum, actually. He was the one who told the Companions to give up their quest.
right. I see.
All right. Let's go and see him straight away.
Yes, let's.
All right. Let's head over and talk to Ratsum. Green Squid, hello. How's it going? Not doing too bad tonight. Just relaxing with some good old Xenoblade before going to bed. All right, here we go.
Are you perchance Radsum?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyrea are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyrea.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Ratsum, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Ether field?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether. And, as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hot noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the Companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the Companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Grandel, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Punkino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
Is that...
It's like the one we saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good, Tage. Thanks for coming out. Have a good one. Rip? Where am I? Don't die. Oh, nice. I didn't die. All right. So where? Let's see. Group heads up to Sultanar Seal Island. All right. So that is what we will do. We're going to investigate the giant rift that is over there. See how far we've got to run. I think we might go ahead and just end the stream here. We're at a pretty good stopping point. So that will be all for today's stream of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Make sure you leave a like, of course. It always helps out. And tomorrow will be our Friday night Splatoon. So hope to see everyone there. And we may even continue on J Firelord. I mean, I could probably go for a little bit longer, I guess. I haven't really been streaming that long. I guess I was just at a good stopping point. Screw it. Yeah, I'll go a little longer. Probably another 10 minutes. I think this is a long trip I have to go over here, so we'll see. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I think we may try to do part 3 of this either tomorrow after our Splatoon stream or sometime this weekend, so. we'll be trying to pump out these videos or these streams for Xenoblade Future Connected. Extremely excited for Xenoblade 3. Extremely. I think since that game was announced, I've played through... This is my second time through Future Connected. I've played through Definitive Edition once, and I've played through Xenoblade 2 twice. It looks so good. I am so excited for the game. I was already a big fan of both of the games, 1 and 2, so having 3 coming out is going to be so cool. I'm so excited for it. And like YouTube or like Nintendo's YouTube isn't really like showing much of the game really other than just the trailers, but on Twitter they are dropping so much stuff about Xenoblade 3 on Twitter. It will be a wild ride. A very wild ride. Yeah, Twitter's been amazing. I wish they did a English voice dub on the new piece that they did with Tyon the other day. Just like the little bits and pieces. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm sure they will put it out eventually. Oh, where the heck are these guys coming from? Oh, there they are. I'm mostly interested to see how Melia here and Nia end up being like the enemies. Or assuming they're the enemies based off of what we know so far. And then they did just release some artwork for Melia and Nia too. Always assumed spider pods were made of mechon shells. I mean, I could definitely see it. I could definitely see where that could be mistaken. How much further I have to go? I think I have to go over there, which is, so we're not too far. There we go. All right, coming up on it.
What is happening over there?
Miss Melly, look! Ahead!
The fog.
Fog beasts?
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
I think Adam Howden would have a role in Xenoblade 3. I don't know. It's a good question. Thank you, Kiwi, by the way, for getting the bots. Did not expect them to be here tonight, but apparently they are. Yeah, I don't know if he will have a role. Because I think it's supposed to take so far in the future that like most characters shouldn't be returning. Like I think Melia and Nia are both returning just because of how long they like their lifespan is. He did do voice work in 2? Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
And not come back!
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Oh no, Grandel!
Ah,
What is matter?
the Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
All right. We will. I think there's a fight coming up, so we will do that. Maybe the architect or some sort of Shulk ghost. I could definitely see some like flashbacks. Like maybe Melia will have some like flashbacks. We could tie him to like the Ouroboros concept that they have. I could definitely see in some capacity. I think Shulk could come back a little bit. I don't think he'll be alive at the time, but I think there'd definitely be some flashbacks, or at least some sort of references to him. Uh-oh. Fog Beast Surge. Let's see. Cool. Alright, have a good one, Jay Firelord. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. God, there's a lot. There we go. Got it. All right. So yeah, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. We're heading back to Grandel now, so we'll probably pick up with part 3 of this stream series. Probably,
Very well then, Keynote.
I'd say probably either tomorrow night or sometime on Saturday. So thanks again for all those who came out. A lot of fun, and of course I will see you again tomorrow night for Splatoon 2. Have a good night.